Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am hoping to show you how I coloured some bricks on a recent page. I think it was my July completed pages that I completed it on. So I will show you that. So Kitty says hello. So I am filming on a new camera, so do let me know if you notice any difference. I'm not quite sure if all my settings are correct and everything, so yeah, that's just something hopefully I'll get right as time goes on and I find out more about how to do things. So these are the bricks basically that I'm going to show you, just bring you in a little bit. So these are the bricks that I did on this beautiful page completed from this beautiful book, which I call the Townscapes book. I don't actually know if that's the name of this Japanese colouring book, but anyway, so you see here, these are the bricks that I'm hoping to show you how I have done it. So basically I will put in the description all the colour combos that I use. There's just 3 colour combos and then some fine liners as well. So I did find a book that had some bricks, which is this one. So let's have a look. Is it this? Right, so it's basically this bit here. So I'm just going to bring you in so that you can see this a lot more closely. So I am using Polychromos. So the first thing is I'm going to use, when the camera decides to, maybe it's not going to, let's bring it further away, that is Terracotta. But I will obviously put all of these into the description, so maybe a little bit more closer as well. So this is like a bit of a test video actually. So I just cover the whole brick in the terracotta. So we'll do, I don't know, do a few maybe. Just randomly placing them. I think we'll do 4. Just cover in terracotta, and then the next pencil I have is Sanguine. So like I say, I don't know why it's not, I think I need to mess about with some of the settings anyway, but so I placed this in some areas, not over the whole, not over the whole parts of the brick, so I leave some bits and sort of vary it really. Can you see that I'm just actually putting it in random places? Doesn't really matter where you do because it's all random anyway. So that was Sanguine, and then I have burnt sienna. Again, it's not focusing, so I'm going to have to mess about. Believe me, I've messed about quite a lot with this camera. But so then I just go over where I put the, what was it, Sanguine? Yeah, where I put Sanguine, I just go over those areas. Not covering the entire bit, but just, you know, a little bit on the edges. And then my final colour is Warm Grey 6. Again, why don't you want to focus? Alright, I think I will have to check out how to focus in. I haven't actually sat down to make a video for absolutely ages. So again, I'm going over the parts where I went over with the previous pencil. I'm going over that, but I'm also now adding in a few other places over the initial colour. Just here and there. It doesn't really matter. So some of the original, going over the original pencil, but not covering it all. So there we go. And then take my initial colour again, which was the Terracotta. I'm going over most of this now, but very little, quite lightly, because I don't want to go the entire thing. Right, so there we go. And then last but not least, this depends on what kind of paper you've got. So this is obviously Amazon printed paper, so what I'm going to do, this blank paper here, and I'm just going to put that underneath like that, and then I'm going to, this is one way that I use my fine liners, which hopefully is a video I'm going to do soon, and I pop in some fine liner like this and then soften it a little bit with the water. Now how well it softens, as in, you know, these are water based, so they should dissolve, but of course it depends on which paper you've got. So I'm just adding a few dots just to give an idea of texture. I went over the line there, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I will actually finish this page, it's just for demonstration purposes. I've got too many other pages to do actually, so and there we go. So this was just this colour fine liner in the what do we call it, the Staedtler Tri Plus. So that was my first blend of colours. Right, so the next blend, there are 3 blends all together. So just straighten the book a bit. I've got curtain in front of me, so it's pushing back. So this is Bistre. I'm not sure how to say it actually. So we'll put one here. Again, cover the whole brick there. The whole area of the brick. One there. Another one there, and maybe one there as well. So go over the whole thing with the Bistre. I think that's what it's called. And then next colour, well, this is just a 3 colour blend. So this one is Warm Grey 5. So again, I'm going to put the Warm Grey 5 just in some random areas, but not going over the whole area, just some parts. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing easily. This one I'm just putting in this top corner here and this bottom corner here, and then this one I'm going to make it go sort of across. So bricks generally have random sort of colours in places and shading, so that's what I'm trying to emulate, I guess. So that's the warm grey, and then the next one is, I think basically the camera setting, it's focusing on my hand rather than the pencil, and there is a way of doing that. Cold grey 6, there's a way of sort of you know, I think it's called product showcase or something like that, but anyway, I will work it out. I'm still learning, but I thought I'm running out of videos, so I better do a video. So this one I'm going over the last pencil, just adding a bit to the edges, not going over the whole area of the last pencil, but basically using it as a guide. Just maybe add a bit more. And then that's it, that's a 3 colour blend. And then I have a fine liner then, which is sort of in a similar shade to that. I'm just going to add that in places, like a few dots, and then just some colours, some fine liner colours do sort of dissolve better, pigment dissolves better than others. But like I say, this is Amazon paper, so on some other papers like the, Kirby Roseanne paper, the fine liner dissolves better because it's just, I guess, less absorbent, more smoother as well, I guess. Right, so that's basically that one. And then lastly, what time are we on? Right, okay. Last blend I have raw umber. So I'll put that in here. You can see I'm quite messy when I'm colouring it, actually. I think we'll sort of fill this in and just get this top bit done. Really, I should just have left to right colouring rather than up and down, because bricks, you know, just to give it a bit of a uniform look, I guess. And then next colour is Cold Grey 5. Like I said, I will put all of these combos in the description of the video. So yeah, again, just putting it in random places. I did actually write these combos down in my swatch book because it's just useful. Excuse me, it's just useful to have them, isn't it? And you know, if you work out combination colours for something, then it's just useful that it's already done there. Next one is Dark Sepia. Again, just going over some parts, being very random. Can't remember which ones I did now. There we go. I've got to try to remember that my hand doesn't get in the way of your view. Do forget. And here. That's it. Maybe a bit there. So yeah, just randomly pop the colour in. Then I have a grey Staedtler because I don't know, I just chose that colour. Greys and browns, basically any shades that you want to put in, but I just chose these. And I'm putting it more on the edges rather than in the middle, and possibly in the darker areas so it doesn't look odd as much. But like I say, it depends on the actual excuse me, it depends on the actual, you know, shade, because some colours dissolve slightly better than others, and also of course it depends on the paper, like I said before. And there we go, that's pretty much it. And you're only adding a little bit of water, you know, to just soften the edges. So Amazon paper can actually cope with little bits of water. And that's it really. That's basically how I did those bricks. And I'm just going to show you the original and show you, obviously it worked on, let me just bring you out a little bit actually. Wide. Okay, so yeah, it worked a little bit, maybe just put this there. It worked better on this paper. Bring it in, right, so yeah, there we go. So it did work better on this paper, the fine liner, than it did on the Amazon printed paper, but you can still, you know, reasonably do a good job, I think, on the Amazon printed paper. It's not, yeah, obviously Amazon printed paper doesn't like water, but it does dry, and if you use a little bit it should be fine. And that's it really. I hope you found this short video useful. Until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.